Yo, yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Derek said, whatever you know me as, coming to you live with another installation of the hustle, right? So, what am I doing? Boom, that's exactly what I need. So, what am I doing right now? We are going to practice actually. Oh, shit. Hold on one sec, y'all. Sorry. I'm watching my channel on my other page. Okay. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm going to practice pitching, presenting, and closing a potential 10,000 per month client in the medical field. So, quick disclaimer. For one, I haven't worked with a medical business before, in all honesty. So some of these questions might elude me, but I'm gonna roll through them, and I would love if y'all could just give me those tough questions, man, so I can get better. That's the only way we get better is if we train for when it's extremely hard. So I'll try to do my best to try to respond to the questions as much as possible, and I'm just sharing it real quick to one more place. Boom. So yeah. All right. Boom, man. My phone didn't die. Perfect. Yeah. So I'm practicing. That's the main thing. We're practicing. We're gonna get better, so we can do this. So yeah, man. Let me know if you got any questions or concerns. Hit me with them all day. It's my third time doing it, so it's gotten better. Thank God. But it is what it is. So we're gonna get right into it. The butterflies as much as I did last time. Let me get in my mojo real quick. 1 second, light my cigarette. I'm gonna go like this is a real presentation. So again, feel free to ask me any question that you have, so that I can practice and get better. And this is what we all should be doing anyway. I don't care what kind of sales thing you're in. You need to practice to get better. All right. There were none before me. There will be none after. Therefore, that makes me the one certified bona fide. World class customer satisfaction. Hold on, action, baby. Let's get it. All right. So. Thank you for meeting with me today. So appreciative that you took the time to sit down with us, DericSells Digital. Thank you all. So what are we here to talk about? Generic medical. We're here to talk about you all's digital domination. I'm so excited for y'all, man. We're going to make a lot of money together. So myself, I'm Derek Bumper. I'm the founder of DericSells Digital. And who am I? Who is this company? Who are we? Right? Let's get right into it. DericSells Digital is a digital marketing agency. Helps small to mid-sized businesses increase their sales through digital ads. Okay, we are Biloxi-based, headquartered right off Pops Ferry, down there in Biloxi. We are results-based. The cool part about it is I have a extensive experience in sales. So I speak that language. That's really what my focus is. That's the most part of what makes sense to me in all this. That I have to activate these clients. I have to get them to become your clients, your customers, your patients. And that's really how we tell if we're working. The next thing is, if I'm not making you any money, then why am I here? Right? At the end of the day, one of the things that we do to differentiate ourselves is we give personal attention to you. At the end of the day, we're over the next couple of weeks, once we finish up with this, we're going to be there quite frequently. Make sure we know the ins and outs of your business, and make sure we're on the same page. But I'll go into that a little more later. Why am I specifically qualified to do this here? A little bit about myself. I was a medic in the United States Air Force, 4 years, 1 month, 1 day. I served active duty Air Force at Tyndall Air Force Base, Florida. I was also a firefighter for the city of Hanahan for a number of years. And what does that mean for you, though, right? What does that got to do with you? It means that we don't have to start fresh. We learn a lot of this stuff. I speak the language, HIPAA, Act Process 1972. I understand how you as a provider feel about your patients and how you want the best for them. And I think that I'm better suited to take this challenge of getting you to the next level. Does that make sense? Absolutely, man. I'm excited. So last time we met, we sat down and we did what's called a digital audit, right? One of the pros and cons of your digital presence from Facebook, Instagram. We combed through all of it, and I gave you some tailored suggestions specifically for your business to show you basically what things are working, and also show you some things that we can improve upon. Also, we've done a website for you as well. We sent that over and we kind of looked over, talked about it a bit. Do you have any questions about the website by chance? I know y'all can't see it at all, but it is what it is. Going through. So great. So now you're a business owner, right? You started this practice, this practice for yourself, and the main thing that you're looking to do is see patients at the end of the day, right? You don't want to worry about all this digital stuff, branding, website, the content development, the discounts, the employees, staff. You have so much on your plate, and you don't want to worry about all this digital stuff. So why should you? You get into this business for a reason. Quiet is kept. Quiet is kept. While we do sell, we do offer rather digital marketing services. At the end of the day, what we sell is time. Okay, time to spend with your family, time to see more patients, time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? You got in this business to help patients out, to help people, to relieve them of their pain, to make a modest and good living for your family. Went through all those years of school. You don't want to do the digital marketing side of it, so don't let us take care of that for you. Now, how are we going to attract all these customers, or what are we going to do for you, right? What are we going to take off your plate? So we're going to take over the creation side of it. We're going to create amazing content, beautiful content that speaks to your customers in ways they haven't been spoken to before, that really connect them to your business. We're going to strategize, sit with not only my team, but also with yours as well, to make sure that we're putting your vision out there the best way possible. We'll constantly be meeting with you, over the next couple of weeks to make sure we're on the exact same page and that we're. Sorry, I'm smoking. No, baby. Sit down, CJ. But we're gonna sit and my son's knocking at the screen door. But we're gonna sit and we're gonna talk and track and adjust it for efficiency and make sure it works best for what you're looking to do. And finally, we're gonna launch an amazing campaign. Now, that's what we do. What we need from you is a working knowledge of your business. We're gonna again meet with you for quite some time to talk and learn about opportunities that you may not see in your business that we can take advantage of for marketing efforts. Happens quite a lot, actually. Folks will realize they have something that's great, people need to hear about, but they just have been putting it out there. So as you're essentially online salesman, which is what we are, we're selling your product or service to these people to get them to activate here. We have to know what we're selling. So we're going to sit down, and it's going to be more with the onboarding paperwork. We'll send you in just a bit, go through that. So this is the high level strategy of what we're looking to do, right? For you. Generic medical domination. Yes. So we're going to start with social media and PPC. That's where we're going to make them aware of your product or service. And if you haven't seen this before, this is what we call a funnel, right? It's a sales funnel, basically. How we're going to get customers, bring them into your business, and get them going. Next, we're going to hit them. We're going to hit the landing pages. We'll require their information, and that's going to be your basic media hub and all that. Next, we're going to do email and text message marketing. We're then going to retarget them and retain them. So again, the whole point of this is to make sure that they're aware of your business, that we acquire their information, then we activate them as a lifelong patient. Of course, that we activate them as a patient, then we retain them as a lifelong customer. So that's the end. That's basically what it is. So we're going to spend a lot of money on Facebook, a lot of time on Facebook. The reason being is that this is the best return on investment right now, hands down. The stuff that we can do with it is just amazing. It's actually a little scary. But let me talk a little history about Facebook. And by the way, let me know anytime, interrupt me if you have any questions or concerns. Let me jump back over here. Nope. Okay. All right. So Facebook started way back in quarter 3 of 2008. They had 100 million users, thereabouts. And over the years, ending in quarter 4 2017, they had upwards of 2.94 billion, roughly. Yeah. So that's a lot of people, right? And that's signified by that green line that's going across there. Constant, consistent growth, over time. And that's where we want to spend a lot of our time, because people are there and they're spending quite a bit of their day, actually on average more than 50 minutes per day. Now, in a 24-hour cycle where we sleep approximately 8.8 hours and go to work for another 8, taking the time to spend 8 and 1 hour, a minimum out of your day on this is huge. And that's what's shown by these blue bars that are right there. Over time, of course, the amount of time people have been spending on there for these monthly active users has greatly increased over time. So these customers, who are we going to be talking to, right? So we've taken the time to build out a couple of target customers that we feel represent some of the folks who would that would interact with your content, that would activate as soon as possible, right? We have three different target personas. A little bit about him. We've done some research. Let's start with Steve. Meet Steve. He's a 35-year-old blue-collar father of two. He works out there in Ingalls in Pascagoula. And he's getting a little older, man. Some aches and pains here and there. Just, his body isn't doing what it used to. And, he's looking for someone to come in and take care of him. That's where we introduce you into the situation and get you to help take care of him. Also, Alex. Alex is a 30-year-old blue-collar mother of two. Mostly works in admin. She has some pains in her lower back after having her children. Also, she maybe suffers from migraine pains. Of course, you're well suited to take care of those as well. Last but not least would be Claire, 57-year-old retired grandmother. She is possibly working part-time, supplementing her retirement income with a part-time job. Of course, she's really looking to enjoy the twilight of her years. She's worked hard for a couple of decades, and now she just wants to relax and chill. And of course, as we get older, medical issues become more and more apparent. So I'm going to reach out to her and make sure that we can be there for every single thing that she needs and answer any and all questions, even the ones that she don't ask. But how are we going to reach out to these people? A couple different ways. First, we're going to start off with testimonials. Now, this is going to lend to our legitimacy, right? We're going to comb through and find your current users, your current patients, and get them to tell the truth about you, how great you are, how much you've helped them. Now, that's going to provide what we call social proof. And within that pool of people that you already have that are interested in your business, we're also going to look for influencers, right? Now, are you familiar with influencers? If you're not, that's fine. What influencers are, how do I best explain it? I'm sure you're familiar with, by the way, stop me anytime to ask any questions. I check back periodically to see, ask me questions. And like and share the video, man. So other people can watch and give me some critiques on what I'm doing. If I'm fucking up, if I'm doing good, whatever, back into it. So influencers, what are influencers? So at the end of the day, I'm sure you've seen those, like, when athletes get, like with Nike or Adidas or whatever, and they go out there and they do sponsorships, right, where they promote these different products or services. That's exactly what we're going to do, except on a smaller scale. We have people out here that what we call Facebook popping, that are popping on these different social media platforms that perfectly represent your target customer. Now, what we'll do is we'll broker a deal with them, maybe a discount or something like that, to where we'll get them to use our services if they haven't already, and promote our products for us into their following, so that we can again get more people as well as get more customers, more patients, right? Now, the type of content that we're going to be putting out there is going to be sometimes instructional. We want to establish you as an authority, answering those questions that people don't even know they're answering, right? I got a headache, man. What can I do about that? This type of exercise, this type of thing can help you with a headache. It's a natural remedy for your headache. Or what do I do about lower back pain or leg pain or whatever, common ails are out there. Maybe there's an H1N1 thing coming around again. We're going to answer those questions for them and, quick videos for them. Time sensitive saving. Sorry, I can't talk today. What is that? So that basically comes down to, we don't want to we're not printing out coupons here that sit on the refrigerator forever. No, we have things that expire very shortly. We want people to activate, to feel that, man, I got to go ahead and knock this out now, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to create time-sensitive offers that these customers, will have to jump on really quick. And we'll go into that a little more down the line, which offers we're going to do. As well as, of course, content. Again, combing through, finding out what's important to your patients and talking directly to them to make sure that they're aware of our business. At the end of the day. So what's the next step? They went through and they found us on social media. They found us through maybe a pay-per-click ad, whatever the case may be. What's the next step? They're going to go to our landing page or website, right? Now, I'm going to start with the landing page. The landing page, what that is a streamlined, very lean version of a website. What it's mainly used for is it's very specific to the purpose, and for us, it's going to be specific to the offer. Where they can activate themselves right then, get some savings, and we, of course, are looking to capture their information, their name, number, email, all that jazz. On the website, that's kind of that's your home, right? That's home. That's the media hub. That's where your SEO is going to take place. Where we have all these blogs and different types of information that are going to get us #1 on Google, right? That's where we want to be for certain keywords. As well as where they can set appointments and things of that nature, and really just find out everything they want to know about your business. That's what we want to keep them as much as possible. Now, after they've done all that, what do we do with them? We follow up. We have to follow up. How we do that, of course, is, with your staff doing their thing with the phone calls and well checks and things of that nature, but also with email and SMS. Now, when I started this, I sent you a text message right before we started. I got this app, right? This app that I like to play jokes with my friends. And what it does is you got a text message, right, from an unknown number, right? And you checked it, right? And boom, there's proof of concept right there. Text message marketing is something it's been used for a while, but not as extensively, especially out here, I've seen. I think it's a great way for us to really kind of get in touch with those folks. And the main focus of it is just to stay on top of their minds, right? Giving them other opportunities to activate, to jump into our, jump back into our circle and become lifelong patients. That's what it's all about, right? Absolutely, absolutely. So last but not least, my favorite part of it is the scaling and the growth. Retargeting is what we're talking about. So once they went through this whole process, right, what we're able to do with these platforms is we're able to grab their information, regardless of whether or not they put their name, number, email in there. Facebook gives us the ability to know a lot of things about them, where they're from, how much they make, how much their house is worth. All these different demographics that are important to us to talk to them in a way that they like to be talked to, right? So let's say we have Claire, Steve, or even Alex. We take Claire or Steve, and we basically clone her. We clone her digitally and find folks who fit exactly what she's looking for. So we're not wasting money talking to folks who don't want our stuff. We're going to double down on the folks who are most likely to engage with our content, right? So how do we do that? With customer specific content. So once they've come through the process, now we can hit them with retargeting ads that are, let's take Steve. He's a veteran and a firefighter like myself, right? Ex-firefighter. And we're going to put out some content that speaks to his specific needs. Hey, thank you for your service. We appreciate you so much for doing that. Here at Generic Medical, we're going to take care of you by doing yada, yada, so on and so forth. And we're going to talk to them again very specifically to their pain points. Get them in the door, right? So basically, this is one big circle of love, one big cycle of generic medical domination. It's really instead of a funnel, really, it's more of a circle. We start with social and PPC, and then go on to the landing page. Double check. Okay, yeah, I'm back. My bad. Check see if there are any questions. So we're going to social and we're going to start social and PPC, where we're essentially grabbing attention, getting people to know about us. We're going to move on to the website and landing page, where we're going to get 100% of their information. Now, again, are they all going to put in their name, number, phone? No, absolutely not. That's not realistic. What they are going to do, though, is come to that page. And once they tap that page, 100% of them, we're going to have some information, as long as they've got some type of social presence online. And we're going to hit them with ads as soon as they've done it. SMS and email marketing, again, that's all about TOMA, top of mind awareness that we're going to be doing. Making sure they're on the, whenever they think of anything medical, generic medical is right on their minds, right? Last but not least, we're going to retarget and scale. And then, of course, we bring it right back home again to the social media and PPC ads again, because it's all about grabbing new customers, bringing them in the funnel, and just keep going into that circle of love, bringing them back into the folds of a general medic, right? So, boom, that's my presentation. What questions do you have? Do you have any questions for me? This is a portion right here where, again, hit me with some questions, man. Anything that you think with my presentation, act as the customer would. I'll be as brutal as possible. Let me know how I'm doing so far. If it's terrible, let me know. If you're liking it, give me a share, man. Give me a like, something, so other people can see it. Maybe you can reach someone who like this, or someone else I can practice with, because I would love to do this. With some other folks, practice makes perfect. Wait a sec. If there's nothing, just type no in the comments. Wait a couple seconds, light me a cigarette, and then I'll move on to the pricing side of it. All right, up top, nothing? Okay, so moving on to the pricing. So we sat and talked with you a good bit last time, and what we did was we put together some packages specifically for you that were right along the budget that you wanted to be, some a little more of an investment, some a little less. But all of these, the beautiful part about this, every single one of these is going to work for you, and it's going to increase your business. It's about how aggressive you really want to be, what type of investment you're looking to make. So right into the black package, $9,460 for month one, with $7,545 monthly and $7,567 per month when you agree sign up for a 3-month agreement. Now that also waives the startup fee, saving you a good about about $1,000. Gold package $7,567 for month 1, $6,034 monthly, and a savings of approximately $1,500 and $5,997 per month with the 3-month agreement. Again, we're waiving that startup fee. Silver and bronze both require some type of commitment. $35 for month 1, and then of course a $2,507 per month thereafter. Again, that's a 4-month agreement required, with bronze package being $2,545 for month 1 and $1,875 per month for the bronze package, and of course a 6-month required. Now, before you get to it, I already know what you're gonna ask. Why do I have to have a commitment on those two right there? That's a great question. The main reason being is that it's all about data, and the more aggressive we can be on these social platforms, the more money we can put into these ad sets, the more data that we get back, and the sooner that we can refine these things. Without, if we're going to be, in these silver bronze packages, then we just need to have a commitment to make sure that we're able to refine these processes, and really give you your money's worth. And it requires, if we were to do just 1 month, it wouldn't be worth it for you. We got to stay on and do our thing to make sure you're getting those results. Does that make sense? Perfect. All right, man. So which package, I can't talk today. Which package makes the most sense for you? Feel free to comment. Silence is compliance. I'm going to assume we're doing this thing. Now, of course, in a closing situation, I shut up here. I don't say shit, right? I've asked for the business. I told them to, which one to pick, which one works best. And of course, I typically have some type of paperwork on the floor or on the table to where, okay, if you'll just go ahead and okay right here. And I'm quiet. It's cold. 21 minutes. Nice. All right, so silence is compliance. Assume we're ready to go. I go into it. So I want to start doing more of these, man, because I'm not comfortable with them, right? Putting this stuff out there. Let me get this pricing off the page. Again, those numbers are made up. You know what I'm saying? I haven't, it really depends on, what the client needs, right? Like, that's not my typical price. Nothing is typical in our pricing. It really depends on what the company needs. And that's where we get our price from. And also their budget they're comfortable in. If they're comfortable paying, that much money, then okay. If they're comfortable with a certain budget, then we'll try to stick within that. We'll go find something that's a little more so they can stretch a little bit, something that's right within their comfort zone, or something that's a little less as well, with our plans. And yeah, we just go from there. So, do you have any questions? Did it suck? Was it good? Was it bad? Don't sit there quiet. You. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know what you honestly think. Because that's what this is all about. We practice together. We have to get in the mindset of that. Where, I'm speaking specifically to the salesmen and digital marketers. We have to practice to get better. That's a big thing. Back in the car business, I used to get on folks' nerves. So I'm like, hey man, look, sit down with me. Let's go over this. How does this work? How do we do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? And it got me better. I was able to sit in those closing situations for a lot longer and actually get the deal by sitting down and talking to these people, by practicing my craft. So that's what it's all about. I'm waiting about another minute. If no questions or anything, then we're gonna jump on out of here. By the way, on the toot my own horn, I think that presentation is badass, bro. And I got a toot my horn. I love that shit. Look at this right here. This is my favorite part. Here. Boom. Look at that. That is cool, isn't it? Oh my God, I love that. That's so cool. So I want to speak kind of to this right here. On one of the things I was taught in sales back in the car business was that typically when you get 45 yeses, right? When you get 45 yeses, you have a 70% chance of close. I'm sorry, 70% higher chance of closing that customer. Why? Because the mind of motion typically tends to stay in motion. So if you look at this graphic here, what's the number one word that pops out to you, among other things, right? Yes pops out, right? And I want you to see that. And I'm constantly throughout the process, I'm tailoring it specifically to them. In this situation, I can't because I don't have a person in front of me. But in my discovery phase, I'm asking questions. I want to know my people, who I'm talking to, because at the end of the day, this is what we do, right? This is a clone of a video I did, like almost verbatim. But at the end of the day, this is what we do. We we offer digital marketing services, but at the end of the day, what we do is we sell time. We sell convenience. We sell the ability to focus on, their business instead of worrying about all this digital stuff. It's a valuable service, man. you know and I think that goes a long way. You have to believe in your product and service and believe in what you're doing and work hard at it. That way, you see the value in yourself, and you make them see the value in themselves and how it can drastically improve their business, right? So dog, I love that. But it's a couple other keywords in there, and typically in my stuff as well, I have videos of their stuff and some stuff that I put together. But again, this is generic. It's kind of a template I'm going to start using for specifically the medical side, and going with it. But again, y'all sitting there just watching, being quiet, bro. Let me know what you think. I need some feedback on it. Like, what I'm saying? How was it? Was it good, bad? No. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to put in there. Also on the close, right? When we get to that pricing, when we get to the hard part, right? That's a lot of times what a lot of people have trouble with. This is the thing, right? So my pricing, the one I always practice on, is very expensive. Why am I doing that on the very expensive ones? Or I don't say it's expensive, it's just it's a more of an investment is what it is. So on those higher tier products and services is because if I can close at 10,000, if I can practice on this 10,000 per month and get comfortable with that, then what's a 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 product? That's not that's nothing, right, compared to it. So again, when we're practicing, we have to practice for the Super Bowl, baby. Every single time you go out on the field, you leave it all out there, 100%. So I'm not gonna practice on the small deals. I'm gonna practice on the big ones. So I can overcome those objections. And then when the small ones come through, it's nothing, and I'm prepared for it. I trained out in the snow and in the rain and everything else. So the small deals aren't anything. Well, I'm not saying they're not nothing. We're appreciative of everything that we get, but it's just that it's not as much pressure, and I feel more comfortable doing that because I practice on, I practice with, I guess, the NBA stars, and I'm going out to hoop at the gym, if that analogy makes sense. So, if there are no other questions, concerns, or anything, I'm gonna jump off here, go inside and eat because I'm hungry, and I've been working on some stuff for about 2 hours, and I gotta practice building some websites. Also, really quick, see if I can find this link before I jump out of here. Chi Rodriguez, I want to do a little plug for him. He's an officer that was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Touch is very dear to my heart because my mama had it. And if you could, if you're a business owner or what have you, please make sure to to donate. I'm actually doing some of my services pro bono for free in exchange for your donation. So if I can find the daggum link, that's in my email. I'm gonna be doing my services for free. Some of them, not all of them, but I'm gonna be offering some stuff for you to help your business out. Maybe say if it's a sit down, it's a sit down. If it's me designing a website, cool. Maybe developing a strategy for you, then that's cool. So that but in exchange, you have to make a donation to the fundraiser for this Ghost Shade police officer. It's huge, man. It's huge. At the end of the day, that's what this is all about. We work hard so we can give to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only way that we're going to become successful is if we help as many people as possible out. This is it. Hold on. My computer's going like stupid slow. Boom. Boom. Okay. Whoa. Oh, my God. I just saw a whole bunch of comments pop up. What the world? Wow, I had a lot of people watching. Man, my bad. I came on a little late, but looking good. Which one did you recommend we start with? My bad, man. I don't know what. I missed all this. I just pressed enter and everything popped up on the side here. Was the owner of a locally full-service tech firm. I think you did fairly well. Do you need any CGI/design? Man, I'm always looking to partner with folks, man. I'll say the way we're structured right now, I have someone out in North Carolina that does some work for me, someone out in rural Georgia that does some work for me as well that we partner with, and I'm kind of the face, right? I'm the salesman. I'm always out there talking to people. They kind of help me with the fulfillment on their specific areas of expertise. But absolutely, man. Anything that you have to offer, I would love to kind of sit down and talk to you about how we can do that and do it. I mean, I'm not. This company is the way it works. Is it's all project by project basis, right? So I'm not a client that needs website design or this or that. Then we'll bring you on and work out some type of how we pay you and how you get paid and everything, or it's monthly, or if it's lump sum, and just we go from there. But hopefully that answers your question, Jocelyn. Dan, yeah, man, I appreciate you watching, man, again. And Jarrell, of course, appreciate you, brother, for jumping in here. I'm not all sure who's watching right now. But yeah, man. Um, that's what it is. Make sure, like, in all seriousness, though, I know I joke around a lot. And I want to kind of touch on that real quick. So, you know, when I'm presenting, right, I'm a little jovial, right? I'm funny. I'm trying to be out there and extravagant a little bit, right? Why am I doing that? The main reason for me is because, look, again, I said it before, we're in the people business. We just happen to sell these services, right? So with that, it's all about relationships. I want to get to know these folks. I want to have a good time. The thing is, if I wanted to be bored and, you know what I'm saying, just strict and rigorous and all that kind of stuff and just hating my life, you know, I still be in the car business. You know what I'm saying? I still be selling cars. But I do this because I love it. I love meeting business owners and I'm having a good time. And when you're doing what you know, when you're having fun, you gotta act like it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this is you know, this can be to some folks a lot of money that we're talking about. But have a good time with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to. I mean, why be just serious and so hobnob and boring with it? You know, have a good time. Have a good time. Laugh a little. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get out of life alive, so you know, stop taking it so serious, bro. But yeah, that's why I do that. You know, I try to have a good time and try to really bring people in here. I don't know if people are commenting on it. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. The comments are like backwards. I have a license for Unreal Engine 4 and the Advanced Lumberyard engines also. All right. Let's talk. Software to help fundraise for charities and nonprofit organizations. Maybe we can do something together. Jarrell, bro. Okay, so there is a myself and actually Travis Olive, he joined. We're looking to do a 3-on-3 basketball tournament, man. We would love some help with that because it's myself, him, and his wife. We're starting together. We really want to get out there when the community is going to be going. The proceeds are going to be going towards Officer Rodriguez to help it out, and of course, it's going to hopefully do some goodwill, getting the police and the the community together and some other first responders and public servants, just kind of getting us out there and just having a good time, bro. Playing some ball. I might jump out there, lace up the old shoes. I ain't got it like I used to, but I got a nice little shot, man. I got a nice little shot. So we'll see how it is. But yeah, most definitely, man, would love to do it. I'm gonna keep typing in the comments because for some reason that's the only time it pops up for me when people say stuff. So let me pin this to the top actually. Pin this comment for that. Okay, yeah, so that's that. It's so strange why it wouldn't show me everything. I don't know if it's the update. I need to do some research, man, start some digging. But again, man, you know what I'm saying? The presentation, was it, I saw some of y'all said it was nice. What do you think about it? Do you hate it? Do you love it? Are they actually, this is what I really want to know. What can I improve upon on your opinion? The flow, was it right? Did it make sense? I stumbled on a couple of parts. But again, that's why I'm practicing to get better. Is there anything else that you think I can improve upon or that you would like to see or that you think I should expand upon? When I broke down the pricing, when I broke down the different parts of the funnel. My old presentation from just a month ago looks nothing like this at all. This is a completely new setup and look and feel. And I think it looks a lot more professional. It's a lot more engaging, intuitive. Not intuitive. Well, yeah, intuitive. I guess I could say that. So that's what it is. Nothing still. We will connect. Perfect, man. Most def, Jarrell. I'm excited, y'all. All right, man. I'm finna hop out of here. Feel free, please, y'all. Please share the video. Share the video. To some groups, whatever, some business owners. Whatever. So we can see it. The thing is, like, why am I doing all these? Is because again, it's all about practice makes perfect. And I want to connect with folks who are way better than I am, so I can learn. And seeing that, like, cool, appreciate it, bro. But so we can so I can connect with them and learn, and we can all grow together. Maybe I have something they need, maybe they have something that I need. And again, it's all about growing and growing and growing and growing and growing, and getting out there. So I'm excited, man. This is going to be a good year, 2018. And somebody inboxed me earlier about this, and I'm glad they just tuned in a while back, so I'm glad to mention this. So it was like, what's that weird shit you said at the beginning? So right, when to get in my mode, right, to get myself right and to get myself in a very happy place or a place to where I'm feeling good and everything, regardless of whether I'm having a shitty day, fucked up day, whatever the case may be. I say this one thing, and I welcome you all to use it because I stole it from somebody else. I did. I stole it from somebody else, but it works, man. It works. And it's something that, again, it's something I repeat to myself as often as possible to get me motivated and hype. Folks that know me really well, it gets on the fucking nerves. They're like, bro, shut up. With the shit. But it's this right here, right? There were none before me, there will be none after me. Therefore, that makes me the one and only. I'm certified, bona fide, indubitably qualified to provide you a world-class customer satisfaction, a whole lot of action, baby. Let's get it. Every time I say that shit, bro, I get super hype. I start smiling. You know what I'm saying? Get that fire kind of stoked inside of me and everything, and that's what it's about. We gotta stay hype on it. Okay, I don't think anybody else is coming in. Connect, boom, boom, boom. All right, but yeah, all right, y'all. Look, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I truly believe that there is so much untapped potential in each and every one of us. You know what I'm saying? That we just gotta get out of our own way. You know what I'm saying? This is something that's terrifying for me, putting this stuff out there like this. And practicing, because it's nerve-wracking, man. I got an audience. I'm doing this live for folks. You know, they can say whatever, and I gotta react on the fly. But it's good practice, and it's in that fear, right? It's in that you know, when we don't have that fear, that's when we truly unlock our potential, right? When we truly, step into our extraordinary selves. I said this earlier, right? What's the worst thing that can happen? Somebody say no. You're gonna get embarrassed. On the other side of embarrassment lies is your dream. Damn it, I said that so much better on that other video. I can't remember what it was. I wish Steven was here to kind of copy paste that shit, but you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know, on the other side of, how you feel or your fears or whatever's holding you back, that's where your dreams are. That's when you're really going to knock it out of the park and go after and become the person that you should be. So that's it. I'm hungry. I ain't ate shit all day but a bowl of cereal. I'm going to go in and grab me something to eat. I love every last one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. It was a little dead in here when it first started, but we got some folks in here. So that's all good. That's all good, man. Appreciate it. Make sure to watch the video, share the video, like the video, share the video, share the video, share the video, share the video. Shameless plug right there. So folks can see it, man. And, again, hopefully we can connect and work on some stuff we can practice together. Whatever your hustle is, we can work together. And iron sharpens iron, man. That's what it is. Make sure y'all be safe. I got to go in and spend some time with my kids. And I got to finish up 2 more websites for practice tonight. So y'all be safe. Have a great day.